So in this video we're going to look at how you do the B split on the new Inferno, which was used quite often in the old Inferno, but we're going to go through how you do it on the new one. So to start off with, you need to get control of both mid and banana, since that's where you're going to be splitting from. So to do that, you're going to have to look at the videos that I've made on those, so those will be on the screen somewhere. But just a few things to note about that is that with getting banana control, you use a Molotov here to prevent the peek from the CTs down banana, so you can push up and get control of it. But you won't be able to use the one for sandbags, because you're going to be needing that for the execute. So I just recommend doing the pot flash and just pushing in. So do the pot flash, maybe have two people pushing in together to trade, and just push up and peek in towards the sandbags there and just clear it out, just with rifles. And then the person who's coming to assist the banana push can go back and help with the mid presence, and then do the split with the mid guys. And then also, if you want to do this strat much quicker, then you can just, to get mid control much quicker, you can just push up, throw this flash to prevent an awful from peeking, and then push forward, throw a smoke like that. That wasn't a good one, but off like that, push up, throw someone coming here and throwing this flash. So you bring this bit here, bring it up, throwing that flash towards arch, and then peeking it, and then having a Molotov here, and just getting it controlled quickly so that you can execute before the CTs can set up for it. So that's the flash there. It will flash there, and then you'll be here, and you'll get flashed by that. And then that will force them back, and then into a much more defensive position, which sets you up for the execute to do the split. So first of all, we'll look at it from the perspective of the top mid players. So the first smoke that you need to throw is from here, so you need to come towards this letterbox, wedge yourself in, aim your crosshair here so that you take this bottom of the roof and aim it with the wall and then throw. And that'll hit the wall and then land like that. That'll cover off this area, so no CTs can view underneath that. You can also throw it by just like coming up towards here and throwing it off this wall. You need to be careful of the arch position in case anyone's there, so you might want to throw a flash if you want to do that. You would throw the smoke like this if you wanted to do it, the execute much quicker. Obviously it's a bit more risky in case there's like an awful on this arch position, but yeah, you have that option as well. With the flashes as well, there aren't really too many flashbangs that you can like use or like set pot flashes, but just throwing a couple of flashes like this so they bounce off the wall and then flash anyone towards the arches. You can just throw a flash over the top like that to flash, not like that. Throw one over the top, so anyone who's gone really defensive back towards here will get flashed by it. And then also you can just do a standing middle, so both left and right mouse button throw like that, so it just bounces through and then you can push through anyone who's in these tight corners like that. And you just want to push through and just make sure that you trade frags, because you should have 3 players pushing through here, so you should be able to trade effectively. So then you just run through CT as you would normally, and then depending on which smokes you use with the B players, either construction will be smoked, so you just push up this way, push up through CT like that, or you'll push through into construction, maybe throw some Molotovs off the walls to land in sort of like the deep corners in case anyone's fallen back in towards these positions, so you just push through, again making sure that you're trying to trade frag, have 2 players doing this at least, and push through towards the site. So from the B player's perspective, you'll have the bomb carrier here, and he'll throw this first smoke. So this is the first option that you can have, which is from here. So you may have seen this from my other video in my B execute, but you come here, you take this pole here, and you go one to the right onto this fence, and then you bring it up to the 3rd wire, and then you throw. And that'll land like that. So that'll smoke off the coffins area towards construction. And then your other option is to smoke the doorway this side of construction. So to do that, you'll need a player coming here. This will probably be not the bomb carrier, the other guy, in case they do some sort of weird push. You don't want to drop a bomb. So he'll come here, the bomb carrier will be covering you, and you see here there's some bricks, and it comes towards this gutter here. And then if you bring it up towards the white bit above that, you do a jump throw, that'll land like that. So that'll cover up construction from that way, so that your CT rotating players will come through this way. instead of people pushing through construction. Now the reason why you wouldn't smoke both of these off is because it's not a good idea to leave players in the church or construction area, because they're so close to the site and it allows for them to just attack at any point of time. So you're gonna have players rotating in through A, which is gonna be you're gonna have to deal with. But then you don't want to have to deal with more players like behind you. So you may be like waiting for the rotate, but then you've also got players behind you at the same time, and you may not have enough smokes to smoke it off all the time. So by dealing with them now and getting them out of the way and making sure that you trade frag effectively, push 2 or 3 people in together, then you should be able to kill them and still have a numbers advantage, or an equal numbers advantage with the retake. But then you also will be able to set up for the post plant in really good strong post plant positions, like here, just having banana like this area here, and then also being able to have lurk players towards CT spawn who can catch off any rotators from A. Same with the B side, the banana side as well. You might have players deep down banana just like hiding here. And so the plant spot that you'd use is probably just the one in the open like this, or on the coffin type thing. One that you can set up for good post plant positions like I've just showed you. So in terms of the Molotovs that you can use, one of them is from here, where you take this wooden bit, take the tile, the one in between, the one on the right of it, and then you jump throw, which is in my B execute video, so that covers off this area here. And you want to do that as the people who are splitting through CT are coming around. They can shoot anyone who's trying to run out of that Molotov, so you need to have good coordination with that. The B players won't have any more Molotovs if you do that one and the other one to get banana control. But if you have any spare Molotovs with the people who are coming through and wrapping around B, they can just throw some sort of simple Molotovs in towards these sort of areas, a bit further than that. Behind the new boxes, behind dark and stuff like that, if they have the time. Molotovs aren't on point today, like that. They can throw these just Molotovs in towards these cubby corners to clear out any CTs hiding in them. So in terms of the flashbangs that you use, you need to be very careful with how you throw these, because you've got players who are trying to split through CT and you don't want to be blinding them as they're coming through. So if you want to be throwing flashes, I'd recommend just throwing them so that they land on top of this roof, like that, so that they can flash anyone who's towards the site. But if they're up here, then they'll be will be blocked by the building, so that they can't be seen by your players who are pushing through CT. So these are just some flashes that you can do. You don't want to be throwing these ones over, because players from CT who are pushing up will be able to see them as they come through. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like the video, then maybe leave a like, and if you enjoyed this content, then subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.